Happy New Year, everyone. Everyone in the AOA, every man, woman, and child in America, everyone. Let's have a great 2024. Welcome to Elite Action Joe Studios with me, Pat, and Jameson.
Hello.
I was looking for something more for the new year. Nothing?
No, I can't just mix it up now. Gotta have.
That's true.
You can't be changing characters.
So, hold on one sec. I got somebody else who wants to say hello. Come here, buddy. Dexter would like to say Happy New Year. Dexter is down here with us boys for a little bit. Can you say hi? Hi to the people? No, okay. You're no part of it, huh? Okay, come on, buddy. All right. So Dexter's hanging out with us just for a little bit. He's got his own little spot over here. I might have Jay take a picture and put it on there. He's got he snuggles up with my little Bigfoot plush doll. But anyways, let's get to it. So 2023, not a great year. We're struggling here. Still trying to get the arm back. Jay's been working. I know we've been slacking off. We apologize. We're going downhill, and in the meantime, Jeff and Adam are taking off to the stars, man. Their last combo photo story was awesome. Nice job, guys. Inspiring. I'd like to thank all the AOA because they've really pushed us to try and we've had a couple of powwows, what we want to do to get better as we go forward. And I think that's what everybody in the AOA does, sort of inspires each other. So I'm going to show you kind of some things we're working on starting into 2024. First, a thank you and shout out to Jeff at Skunkworks. Jeff sent me this incredibly awesome figure. I'll set it over here so you can get a better image of it. This was the model for some clothing he was doing. He put one of his custom flocked heads on a super articulated body. He knows that is like kind of our thing, is the super articulated bodies with as many flocked guys. And then this uniform, if I remember correctly, this is actually a uniform he made that I think came in the box with Traveling Joe. I had taken it out, it was sitting there. I can't remember if we bought it from him when he was selling them or if it came with Traveling Joe. Pretty sure Traveling Joe. So that was a pick-me-up. This guy was awesome. So thank you, Jeff, for that. Appreciate it. Good pick-me-up. Working on some customs. First, I'll show you this one in the works. So we started another Buzz Lightyear body. I started it when it was still warm enough to spray paint outside. Then I ran out of time, so I went on the shelf. I got to do another coat, but this one's going to actually, we're going to keep the wings on. It's going to be a combat suit, and this head was flocked beard from my buddy Adam at G.I. Joe The Lost Chronicles. I believe he said it was a Jesse Ventura. They make a 12-inch Jesse Ventura line from years back. He was a wrestler, governor of Minnesota, I believe. So this isn't permanent, but I thought this might be the perfect head for it. So we're working on that. Set that out of the way. Now these two are actually complete. I think I might have shared this one briefly on the chat with Jeff at Skunkworks when I did his little live chat, which was fantastic. I love that format. It's two guys BSing about toys. Great time. Hope he invites me back. But this is something I've been wanting to do, and I've made several of them, but I've never liked the way they've turned out. Of course, Tarzan is, as you all know, if you're a long-time subscriber. If you don't, if you're a new subscriber, Tarzan is one of my favorite all-time characters, and I finally did a Tarzan that really satisfied me in the way I pictured it in my mind. This was a bald figure. I went with a now I'm usually Hasbro guy, but when you got guys like Cody and Jeff kind of pushing you to test the waters elsewhere. Now this stuff is all stuff that I've picked up over the last 3 or 4 years. but I haven't, with the arm and stuff. What I've been doing is going through boxes and trying to find stuff that I can work with now. Kind of pulling out stuff that's been sitting, projects that needed to be done that I've already had. Another one, I don't think I shared this on that, but I may have. I think I just showed it to you, Jeff. But my buddy Cody at Poplocks, 4583. Yep, that's
Poplocks, 4583.
It's been a while since we said that.
Yeah.
I felt good. Plus, he's back in the game.
Back in the saddle.
So this is a Damn Toys body custom that he kind of getting me motivated to try it. Finally pulled the trigger on a body. It sat for a long time. Then I started some digging. I found a bunch of vintage pieces, parts in different boxes scattered all over. And I was doing some organizing, found a bunch of heads, and I sent those off to Adam at G.I. Joe, They're Lost. Now, see, it doesn't sing.
Yeah,
oh,
no.
wait, we can do Deep
In the TLC bunker.
So they were down there in the secret TLC bunker getting flocked. Got those back. Had a great idea because one of them, sort of a Captain Price for Call of Duty, if anybody's familiar with that, matched it up with the Damn Toys body. Got myself a nice Poplocks 4583 custom kilt, some other parts and pieces, and couldn't have been happier with the results. So this is my guy. Most of the other parts I either had or picked up when I first started thinking about the project. The chest rig is something that I use in my Tiger Stripe Creek team, and one of my other teams, I pick them up somewhere in, I think, China. I don't remember. This one is similar to those, but I think this I got from Jeff a Jab on eBay. It was a little bit cheaper, but it's like hit or miss with them. But I really dig this because if you look at the hand, that's an awesome tattoo. The other one has a tattoo on it. Just the damn toy bodies are really cool, and of course, Poplocks 4583 can make you a head adapter now that you can put your vintage head onto the damn toys body. And I love this figure. It's one of my best and favorite figures of all time at this point. Cody still pushing me. I got some other ones in the works, but sort of on hold until I get my arm working again. Now, the last thing I'm going to share with you is, so as I said, I was digging through things. I was just finding every piece and part of vintage and other stuff. Made a box of vintage and started putting them together, and I realized I had the ability to build a lot of complete figures. I sent the heads off again to Deep in the TLC bunker. And I was actually able to put together, technically I put together 4, well, let me get this guy out of the way. So this guy was an Ertl figure, which you can tell by Robert's hands. Robert from Max Sog convinced the people when they were doing the Real Heroes to go with these hands, which are from the old, what was it from? Now I blanked out. It'll come to me before we're done. So this figure is an Ertl figure, but Adam flocked the head for me. I had him do it similar to his Dr. Quest, but in brown, because I'm not going down another rabbit hole trying to do Johnny Quest stuff. Then I was a couple forearms and hands short, and Cody over at
Poplocks 4583
sent me a whole bunch of parts, so I was able to put together a sea adventure. Remember, heads flocked by Adam at down in the TLC bunker.
Deep in the TLC bunker.
Oh, deep. Sorry, and then the bodies. I had all the parts, pieces, and parts everywhere, and I have a land, a sea, an air, and a man of action. I put them all together. Cody helped me finish off the last guy with arms and feet, and then I also have a set of arms that he sent me that is going to go on an Army talker that came from, it was actually Major Tom's. It was in the bundle that his wonderful wife sent to Paul. Paul Knapp then reached out to the AOA to see who might like to have some stuff that Tom had kind of forwarded on to the AOA. And he was kind enough to send me all the pieces and parts for talker. I'm still in the process of putting that together, and the other two arms that Cody sent me will finish that off. However, I did try to put it together the other day. I took it apart, the chest apart to clean it up. Watched a couple videos by, I know one by Jeff and Tim the Tinker, what's that one? Oh, I can't think of it. You guys know.
Tim the Toy Tinker.
Yeah, something like that. And one other one just to see if there's any different techniques. He talks pretty well. Don't think it's going to get any better without taking it apart. I'm not going to monkey with that. But it's really difficult to put that little elastic. It's much harder to restring than these because you got to just loop it around one thing, but then you got to get the body correct. And in order to do that, it takes a bunch of strength to hold everything together. And it got to the point where when I was trying to force all those parts together, my hand would just tremble and I'd lose, and the thing would come off. I got frustrated and put it away. I am going to get back to it, give it another crack here pretty soon. But so I got these guys. The problem is I'm very light on Adventure Team uniforms. What I'm trying to do is down the line here, I'm hoping to get some of the jumpsuits. I love the blue jumpsuit. I'm going to try and get one or two of those. I don't think I'm going to put these guys in their uniforms that they came with. I think I'm going to try and do something different with them. But that's fun. I got that. So a lot to look forward to. We're hoping that 2024 gets us back into the game. We hope to start some stop motion here when we get through winter, and then we hope to get back to it. And if we can get one out by March, we figure then we'll still be ahead of Tom over at Spider Monkey. Zinger! Gotcha, Tom. Now get it done. I'm waiting for my super show. It'll make me cry in the new year. Anyway. I have to rib him. He asked me to do that constantly to badger him. Much like Scott over at Adventure Team Files. You guys remember Adventure Team Files? Great up-and-coming star in the business, and then he just faded off and pretend we don't exist. What's that? What, Scott? Oh, you are going to do a video. Okay, good. Get that done. All right. So now I'll be getting a text from Scott and Tom. Anyways, that being said, just playing with with their heads a little bit, because that's what I'm supposed to do. Give them grief. That motivates them. They both told me that, or I made it up in my head. I'm not sure. Anyway, so that's our little update. We hope to get stop motion. We might dabble with some. Photo stories, maybe a little photography, maybe some other stuff. We don't know. But we hope you enjoyed this, and we apologize for being out of the game for a little while there, other than our little drop on Christmas. We hope you enjoyed that with Yukon Cornelius. And if you have any questions, send them in the comments. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe, like, comment, and share.
There you go, you got
I
it.
haven't said that in a while either. But for now, you guys have a good one, and we will see you on the next one.